Okay, here we are back in Deathmark 2. So upon completing the game, the extra content becomes enabled. And this is going to answer the questions that people have been wondering, because remember Princess Mach from NG? This story takes place after the end of the main game's story, where all mark bearers are alive. However, your level, total souls, and number of sacred objects you have may differ from the main story. You cannot save your progress when playing the extra content. Did you know? The Tokyo Loop Line is apparently haunted. The haunting spirit's name is Princess Mach. What? It's not a hoax, I'm telling you. One of my acquaintances saw it. One night on a weekend, they were driving on the Metro Expressway. A familiar road, a familiar scene. They were just on a normal drive. But then they noticed something strange. There were no cars around. Isn't that weird? They're on the Metro Expressway at nighttime on a weekend at that. They then heard a strange sound over the sound of their engine. It sounded like the clop of a horse's gallop. Crazy, right? They timidly peered into the rearview mirror. Do you know what happened next? They saw a huge horse running their way. A feral horse that could even devour humans. A high-pitched, piercing voice echoed down the expressway. Was it the voice of the one riding the horse? It was too dark to tell. All they could see was the train of a dress illuminated by the streetlights. The horse footsteps were getting closer and closer, and now they could hear its rough breathing. The horse was going to overtake them at any moment. My friend used to join street races back then. They had confidence in their driving skills, and yet they couldn't pull away from the horse. They didn't know what to do. Should they continue driving, or should they hit the brakes and give up? They felt like they'd die if they made the wrong choice. My friend held their breath, and then they stepped on the brake. The beast raced past them and continued galloping into the darkness. They've never taken the Metro Expressway since that day. Once you experience something like that, that feeling doesn't go away easily. Huh? Wonder what would happen to them if they hadn't stopped then. No one would know. Because if they chose to continue... Rumor has it, they'd have died in a terrible accident. And that's how the Princess Mach rumor goes. It was featured in OOPARTS a while ago. What do you think? Pretty exciting, right? The young girl flashed a satisfied smile after finishing her story. She was neither joking nor bluffing. She seems to be enjoying herself. Rumors of Princess Mach have been running wild in H City lately. I actually want to look into it tonight, but I want the spirit doctor to help me too. Don't worry, I'll make sure to pay you. I wasn't asking you to do free labor. No, I don't need your money. Just answer my questions. Sure, ask away. Who are you? A few days following the Konohara Academy incident, one night a young girl showed up at Kujo Mansion out of the blue. Without even so much as an introduction, she started talking about Princess Mach rumors. And here we are now. Did I not tell you? My name is Kaoru Hazuki. I came all the way to H City after hearing about you from Kashiwagi. So she's an acquaintance of Ai's. I guess I should ask her some questions first. It's almost like they're in the same business, you know? You want to know about me? I live in Kamakura Ward, third year at Shoma High Junior High. My birthday is on Halloween, October 31st. My favorite books are OOPARTS, and horror novels. My hobby is going to haunted places at night. I love nighttime. There are thrilling things that you can only see at night, like spirits, UFOs, or the beautiful moon. Between what she's told me and her hoodie, it's obvious that she's into occult things. You see, I once wondered, what would I do if I was abducted by a UFO when I was taking a night stroll? Would they perform body modification surgery on me? She has quite the imagination. You seem to know Ai. What is your relationship with her? We're represented by the same agency. I'm an idol trainee. I haven't made my debut yet, though. Ai is so beautiful, don't you think? Not only beautiful, but she's also good at singing and dancing. Her performances are top-notch. No wonder men are obsessed with her. She's also got great fashion sense. Judging by the way she gushes about Ai, she must look up to her. I heard about you from Ai and read your featured article in OOPARTS. I came here because I'm interested in you. I'm the type of girl who can't hold myself back once I've decided to do something, you know? Why does it have to be this late at night, though? I'm busy. I have school during the day and practices during the evening. And the spirit doctor is a night hunter, so I figured it's best to meet you at night. A night what? I know your true identity. You're actually a skilled exorcist who hunts spirits lurking in the darkness of the night, aren't you? Come again? And wow, to think you live in this big mansion all by yourself. Are you the descendant of vampires from Transylvania, maybe? It'd be awesome if you truly were. Give me your autograph, please. Is she for real? If she is, then she's on another level. In any case, Spirit Doctor, I plan to investigate Princess Mach tonight. Sorry, I know this is super sudden, but can you help me? Let's go. Thank you. So now we have Hazuki in the file. Just like that. I decide to help Hazuki investigate this Princess Mach who has supposedly been haunting H City. Say, Hazuki, do you have any leads? Of course I do. According to Adam Love... Adam what? A frequent commenter in the occult forums. They wrote about Princess Mach. So Adam Love is a person's name. It's a weird name. I mean, all forum usernames are like that. By the way, Adam Love said Princess Mach tends to show up at haunted spots. Like where? Dunno. That's why I'm planning on hitting up all the haunted spots in H City. If you hadn't come, I'd have to walk to them all on foot. To think this girl would be touring H City in the dead of night, going on nothing but this unreliable piece of information. This girl's absurd. Do you know any haunted spots around here, Spirit Doctor? Please take me to them. A few places come to mind. They're places I investigated during previous cases. Fine. We'll end the investigation if we don't find anything. That means you give up and go home, are we clear? Okay, let's go. I don't know much about this kid. Should I ask her some questions? You're trying to be an idol, right? Do you want to be an idol like I, or... I do respect her, but that's not my goal. I want to make the most of what I have. What do you mean by that? I want to be a mysterious yet charming idol like spiritual phenomena and UFOs. I want to be an occult idol. A cult idol, huh? So are you going to pretend to be a ghost in white clothing or what? Yeah, and that's the problem. There's a lot of ghost stories out there. Ghosts, aliens, UMA, Tsuchinoko. I don't know what theme I should go for. That's why tonight... What are you going to do tonight? It's nothing. Come on, let's hurry to the haunted spots. Okay. H Elementary. So if you don't remember, this is where Miss Zhu and, crud, what's the first ghost in Deathmark called? I can't remember right now. This is where they both are. The little boy is on the first floor and Miss Zhu is on the second floor, if you don't remember. A ruined school building stands in the darkness. That building used to be H Elementary School. Don't tell me this is the place where you and I fought spirits. Technically, this is the place where Moe lost her clothes and we found Hero nude on the second floor, so keep your clothes on, chick. Well, yes. Weren't some crazy animal experiments performed here? Meat and organs were splattered all over, dark red blood stained everything. Did that room really exist? Yeah, that was something I never want to experience again. Spirit Doctor. Talking about meat and organs made me hungry. I'm craving yakiniku now. Can we go eat something after this? Let's look for places that serve thigh meat. You're one strong girl. Mr. Light. Hey, there's Moe. Good evening. Why are you here, Moe? I'm here for work. And what are you doing here, with a girl at that? This is also work-related. Moe might know something about Princess Mach. She knows a lot about spiritual stuff, after all. May as well ask her while I'm at it. I introduce Hazuki to Moe. So you like occult stuff too, huh? I can sympathize with you. And you're an aspiring idol at that? You're gonna get big in no time. What an honor to hear that. I never expected to have Moepi say that to me. Do you know Moe? Why would I not? She's a popular high school journalist who made a brilliant debut through OOPARTS. It's not that big of a deal. I only got my own corner in that magazine because the editorial department pitied me. No way, you're amazing. I mean, your article from last month. What about it? The occult maniacs became fast friends and are talking merrily. I'm glad they're having fun. I think they're talking about zombies and black magic. I'm here to take photos. The editor-in-chief asked me to take photos of an abandoned school at night. But if you think about it, what kind of person would ask a high schooler to do something like that? You'd probably get caught in some kind of regulations. But it's fun, right? Well, yeah, going to a haunted school at night is exciting. I let Moe know about our situation and ask her about Princess Mach. I know of her, obviously. She's been featured in OOPARTS before. Never knew she haunted H City, though. Apparently the information's posted on an occult forum. Don't you visit that kind of forum a lot? I haven't been able to lately, though. I'm pretty busy, sorry. But my editor-in-chief or the readers usually bring things up to me if the rumors are good. And I haven't heard anything from them. It might be a hoax. You know, there are people online who like to make up stories just to get attention. It could be the case. I'll keep that in mind. I guess that's all the information I'm going to get from Moe. I write down all the things we talked about after parting ways with her. Moe has a corner in the monthly magazine OOPARTS under the name Moepi. Moe and Hazuki both love occult stuff, so they get along well. Neither OOPARTS editor-in-chief nor readers are corroborating rumors about Princess Mach's appearance in H City. Might be a hoax. Then we leave H Elementary School. Say, Hazuki, you're not going to call your parents. Oh, it's fine. Daddy's on a business trip in America and Mommy's in Hokkaido for shooting. I see. You must be lonely. Not really, I'm used to it. I'm pretty happy because I can go out at night freely. Goodness. I don't think I can convince her otherwise. Be careful when you're out at night. Terrible things can happen and there are some mistakes that can't be fixed by anyone. I know that. That's why I always carry a buzzer and a stun gun with me. The other day I gave a guy who was following me a rude awakening. Glad you're safe. Upsetting her might be dangerous. Thanks for your concern, Spirit Doctor. Shall we go to the next haunted spot? Manhole Street. The road we're taking at the moment is called Manhole Street. As we can all see, there are an unusual number of maintenance holes in this street, hence the name. This should be from the Cannon Soldier, if I remember correctly. No need to tell me, Spirit Doctor. There's an underground vault down here, right? You sure know a lot, huh? I mentioned it when she talked about the Mark incident. And there was a secret experiment that was conducted there, right? What? It's no use hiding it. I know everything. Dr. Daimon and Lady Hero, a dastardly duo of evil scientists plotting world domination. They're planning to launch spiritual weapons left behind by the Imperial Army, aren't they? I'm excited. This bizarre statement is probably based on the stories I told her. It's close enough to the truth, leave her be. Hazuki's powerful imagination must have warped it into this tale. As if on cue, one of the manhole lids opens up. Is it Bon? Upsy daisy? No. Emerging from the hole is none other than Hero. Light? Who's that kid beside you? Never seen her. Did you get evicted, Hero? Do you have to live underground like Zoidberg? Oh, so after your escapades with high schoolers, now you're on a date with a middle schooler. Jeez, you better cut this out. I refuse to help you if you get arrested for this, you know. Hey. White coat, glasses, a lady? Are you perhaps the evil scientist, Lady Hero? I'm a fan. Give me your autograph, please. What the hell is wrong with your date? She's Ai's friend. Her imagination is much stronger than others. Just let her be. She doesn't mean any harm. I don't get it. Youngsters are scary. Anyway, what brings you here, Light? As a general rule, Hero doesn't really care about spiritual stuff. I doubt she knows about Princess Mach. It doesn't hurt to ask, though. I introduced Hazuki to Hero. I see, so she's like Moe. This kid's got more screws loose than her, though. By the way, she stares hard at Hazuki's chest. Do you have any complaints? Well, I'm not as big as I. I'm not talking about that. Do you like UFOs? Oh, she's looking at the printing on her clothes. Good save. Yep. I love mysterious things like ghosts, UMA, and Tsuchinoko. You're still young, but you don't get it. The most crucial thing in life is the inquisitive spirit and curiosity. Without that, the human race is finished. Don't hesitate and take action as soon as you feel the spark of curiosity. Got it? Yes. What a sincere answer. Don't encourage this girl like that, Hero. I don't think it's right to dampen a child's curiosity. Isn't it an adult's responsibility to support whatever absurd things a kid does? So, why are you here? Inspecting this vault. I think that's a mistake. I think we're supposed to be the one asking, why are you here? And then she's answering, inspecting this vault, of course. I do this once a week. I've got Banshi helping me too. I bait him. Ito Banshi is a man who lives in this underground vault. He was also a mark bearer who helped me out in my previous case. How's Banshi doing? He's doing fine. Too fine if I must say so. He's been rummaging through food to prepare for his winter sleep. His skin is glowing. Excellent! See? He's doing great, right? What was that? It's the cry of an underground man, isn't it? Wow, a resident of darkness craving blood and meat. Can't believe an underground man really exists in H-City's vault. I gotta see it with my own eyes. Gotta go. Hey, wait. Stop her, Hero. Hey. Together with Hero, we both catch Hazuki before she goes deeper into the vault. After much persuasion, she's finally able to calm down. But the underground man! Was this because I told her being curious is important? No, this is pretty much her normal behavior. Oh, what a frightening kid. I tell Hero about her situation and ask her about Princess Mach. The heck is that? Never heard of it before. Well, I'm not surprised. Mach 1 is the speed of sound. The standard speed of sound traveling through the air is around 1,200 kilometers, 5 times faster than the bullet train. Are you saying this princess can travel at that speed? There's no way, but she's probably as fast as a car. So calling her Princess Mach is an inaccurate exaggeration, then. This really irks me. Do something about it, Light. It's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. Guess that's all the information I'll be able to get from Hero. I write down all the things we talked about after parting ways with her. Hazuki loves paranormal stuff in general, and the UFO print on her hoodie is evidence of that. Hiro inspects the underground vault along with Ito Banshi on a weekly basis. Hiro doesn't know about Princess Mach, though she's irked by the inaccuracy of the name. Then we leave Manhole Street. I'm so jealous of you. You've been able to meet so many spirits. Hazuki starts talking before I can even open my mouth. I want to see a spirit too. Maybe I'll know what kind of theme I want to have. Spirits aren't just some kind of hobby. They can kill. But still, I know you might be confused by what I said, but I'm serious. 100,000% serious. Hazuki? I feel like I've gotten a little bit better understanding of her. Seems like her pursuit of the idol career she wants is what drives her to do all these crazy things. Risking her life for her own goals. She reminds me of the Mark Bears who challenged all those bizarre incidents. Time to go to the next place. Let's believe we'll meet a spirit next time. I hope we don't. While waiting for the traffic lights to change, I jot down all the things Hazuki told me. An idol trainee who's trying to debut as an occult idol. Because her parents are rarely at home, she's free to traipse around at night. Hazuki is trying very hard to find a good theme for her occult idol concept. It's been a while since I've come to the school late at night. Fortunately, it looks the same as usual. So this is Konohara Academy, huh? I told me about it. Doesn't a sphere called the Departed haunt this place? That's all in the past. Things have calmed down now. I see, so you truly are a spirit hunter. Please don't give me another strange nickname. Spirit Doctor is plenty for me. Oh my goodness. Look who's here, Mr. Light. Tempted by the inviting night breeze, I decided to go for a walk. To think I'd meet you here, this must be fate. You haven't changed at all, Abe. As tiring as it is to talk to him, I can't deny that he's a knowledgeable fellow. He might know something about Princess Mach. I've got to ask him. I introduce Hazuki to Abe. An idol trainee? Who cares about that? I'm not interested in worshipping idols. I'm interested in you, though. Did you do the writing on that talisman yourself? Obviously. Each stroke is filled with my heart and soul. Amazing. You've got pretty handwriting, too. I actually write down Heart Suture once a month, but my handwriting is so ugly it's basically unreadable. That means your devotion is lacking. You need to believe the spirit living in the tip of your brush will drive away the bad spirits before writing the sutra. Only then will your handwriting naturally improve. I see. From what I can tell, you should be able to see things. I have high hopes for you, young lady with a galactic disc on your chest. You better trust me. Is it just me, or people who have imaginations that run wild tend to be compatible with each other? Like I said before, I'm out on a walk. There is no better place to meditate than the calm darkness that suffuses the night. Going on a night stroll sounds nice. Did you happen to see ghosts or something? No, this neighborhood is pretty quiet, because Mr. Light just exorcised the worst one. You really are amazing, Spirit Doctor. True, the Spirit Doctor is the greatest of all. Both Hazuki and Abe are staring at me with awestruck gazes. This is really uncomfortable. I want to turn and run away. I tell Abe about her situation and ask him about Princess Mach. Yes, I've seen the post. If I remember correctly, Adam Love claims that Princess Mach is haunting H City. Is that post trustworthy? If I'm being completely honest, it's difficult to tell, because the person didn't provide any evidence to back up their claim. However, the person who made the post is none other than Adam Love. Care to elaborate? Adam Love is a frequent commenter in the forum. They know a lot about the Mark incident. They even know some strange things that aren't included in OOPARTS. It's possible this Adam Love is someone who's involved with the case. I don't remember if Adam Love was in NG or not. He might have been... I can't remember the name of the final OOPART thing where you actually meet the guy face to face. If that's Adam or someone else. Someone who's involved with the case. Of the mark bearers. The only ones who go online to online forums are Moe and Eita. Or they might be someone who heard such stories from the people involved, like myself. Guess that's all the information I'm going to get from Abe. I wrote down all the things we talked about after parting ways with him. Hazuki and Abe seem to get along well because they're oddly similar to each other. Aware of Adam Love's post about Princess Mach's appearance in H City, but saw no evidential basis to the claim. Adam Love might be connected to the Mark, which could mean they're actually Moe or Eita. Abe and Hazuki also know the Mark story. Then we leave Konohara Academy. After some time, this is it. We've checked out all the haunted spots nearby that I know of. The only remaining place is the Tiyoyama rest area, but that's far away from H City's downtown. I believe that's the Chewing Bride. Let me ask you one thing. Are you satisfied yet? Nope. We haven't found Princess Mach. But Hazuki. Moe had doubts about the rumor. Abe also said it had no evidence. But it's a post from Adam Love. They know a lot about the Mark incident. I don't think it's a hoax. It's absolutely worth looking into. Adam Love. This mysterious person is the whole reason we're running around here tonight. Who in the world is that person? Are they someone involved in the incidents like Abe guessed? I drive down the mountain road, trees surrounding us on both sides. The trees look the same as before, but it feels like the malice has faded. Isn't that the rumored phone booth? When you pick up a call from a spirit and answer their question, then they tell you the place you're looking for. Didn't you exercise the spirit already? Too bad, it'll never happen again, huh, then. Did you hear that from I? Yep. And OOPARTS too, it's mentioned in Moepi's Corner. I believe that actually was one of the articles in NG, but I don't really remember. I see. Say, Spirit Doctor? Why do you look troubled? Oh. I just feel like it's time to identify who this Adam Love person really is. What? Aren't you interested, Hazuki? Well, of course I am. Here's my deduction. There's that music again. Who is Adam Love? A few names pop into my mind, though I'm not really sure about some of them. Wonder if I can convince Hazuki with my explanation. Yeah, I remember which one's which. Literally nothing there from Hero. So Abe did give a clue. Literally no mention for Moe, so... I put forth the theory that the person behind Adam Love is Eita Nakamatsu. Adam Love is Eita. He's well informed, he might have heard about the rumors somewhere. He's online often, so he posted it on the forum. Isn't he your friend who's super into love hay? Wouldn't it make more sense for him to contact you rather than posting it online? Hazuki isn't convinced. Not the right choice. Ah. It's you. I try to defend my conjecture that Adam Love is Kaoru Hazuki. can't really explain my rationale. Adam Love is you, Hazuki. What makes you think that? Abe said Adam Love knows a lot about the Mach incident, and you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Of it. I mean, I heard it all from Ai. You made the Princess Mach pose as Adam Love. Then you used that as a foundation and asked me to investigate it with you. That's my guess. What do you think? Intriguing. It makes sense, though. Hazuki remains composed, though she seems convinced by my theory. I want to believe this is the right choice. A possibility is a possibility. Is there any clear evidence that connects me with Adam Love? Evidence, huh? Feel like there's something about Hazuki's face and clothes that gives it away. How should I explain it to her? If I'm able to give her a rational explanation, Hazuki might just break down and confess. I can't really see her shirt at the moment, so I just picked the blazer. I point my finger in the direction of Hazuki's blazer. You said you're a student of Shoma Junior High. That school's a Christian school, meaning you've got Bible classes. And according to the Bible, Adam is the first human male to be created. You use Adam Love because you're a student at Shoma Junior High. I am indeed well versed in biblical studies. It's like basic knowledge for occult lovers. I'm more into Adam's son, Cain, though. I love how he's the first murderer in history. Is she saying she'd be more likely to be Cain Love than Adam Love? Not sure if she's being serious or not, but it seems the blazer's not a good piece of evidence. More specifically, the print on her torso. That's what I was trying to read. The letters under the UFO read Adamski type, an Adamski model. If I remember correctly, that's the name of the disc-shaped UFO. Crap. Adamski, Adam Suki. Is that why your name is Adam Love? Suki being a way to say love in Japanese other than I. I think Suki is like the verb and I being the noun or something like that. You're totally right. I expected no less from you, Spirit Doctor. You got me. Right choice. You were the one who posted the Princess Mach rumors on the thread, right? Did you really witness what happened in H-City? It's all a lie. I posted because I wanted to get your attention. And why did you do that? Because I really want to see a spirit. You have a connection with spirits, don't you? So I thought I'd be able to see one if I toured the haunted spots with you. Is it perhaps because you're searching for a good theme for your occult idol dreams? Yep. I need to decide on my theme before I make my debut, but I can't come up with any ideas. I don't want to start off on the wrong foot. Hazuki's expression turns downcast. She's been positive the entire night. It's my first time hearing her whine. She seems to be really worried. Is this also why she's been wandering alone at night? Spirit Doctor? Sorry for causing you trouble. The Princess Mach we are hunting is nothing but a creation of her own imagination. And with the night growing deeper, we no longer have a reason to tour H-City. Let's return to the Kujo Mansion for now. Are you feeling better, Hazuki? Yeah. The trains have stopped running. I'll take you home. You live in Kamakura, Kamukura ward, right? Thanks. Hazuki remains disheartened. She only has herself to blame, but she must have been desperate. I don't really have the heart to blame someone who went to such great lengths. By the way, if you ever want to hide the text, just push Y on your Switch controller. I don't know what it is on PC, probably H. But I couldn't even see the D on the Adamski thing there. I was thinking it was like a Komsky or something that I couldn't quite read. Is there any way I can cheer her up? Do you want to see where I work, Hazuki? Workplace? Hideout? Do you have, like, talismans, a fire altar, and demon swords? No, I don't have any flashy things like that. Just tools to make dolls. Dolls? I think I'm interested. And so we head to the second floor. I open my own room and invite Hazuki in, because that won't give her the wrong idea or anything. So this is your hideout, huh? It's cleaner than I imagined. Are those the doll-making tools? Yep, those are my carving knives and chisels. Where's the doll? I told me there's a talking doll in this mansion. Sorry, but I can't show her to you. The female doll Mary is currently sealed in the mansion storehouse. So real quick, if you don't remember, Mary does regenerate over time, so they have to keep her under lock and key in order to slow that down for when she does come back. And the other female doll I got from Konohara Academy is in Yasuoka's care. She wanted to inspect something about it. What a shame. That reminds me. If you want to see how she looks, you can look at the framed picture over there. For real? That's Mary. So this is the rumored... Hazuki's intently staring at the photo. She remains expressionless as if her soul's been sucked into the picture. Hazuki? Feeling worried, I call out to her. However, she doesn't respond. I shake her shoulders hard. What's wrong? This is it. This is exactly what I want. Mysterious yet adorable, the very essence of an occult idol. This is awesome. Hazuki yells as though a dam inside her has burst. I get why she's so excited. This is Wonder Rabbit's playing if you don't recognize it. I've decided, Spirit Doctor. I'll go with this theme for my occult idol persona. Oh, glad it was helpful. I've got to go back home and expand on the idea. I'll take my leave then. Thank you so much, Spirit Doctor. And that was the end of Wonder Rabbits, apparently. Hazuki expresses her gratitude and quickly bounds out of the room. Silence has once again returned to Kujo Mansion. My goodness. What a wild kid. I blame the schools. Hang on a sec. Is she going home on foot? Kamukura Ward is 20 kilometers from here. How many hours is she planning on running? She'll probably come back soon. And that was how the investigation of Princess Mach, which began after the sudden visit of a surprise guest, ended. Turns out that Princess Mach isn't in H-City. However, it's not like she never existed, though. Who knows? She might be running down the expressway tonight, and those who don't give way to her will. The hell is that sound effect supposed to be? But there you go, the crossover between NG and Deathmark. Senior at Shoma Junior High, a prestigious girls' school, loves all things paranormal. Contrary to her image, she's bold and reckless. An idle trainee in Ai Kashiwagi's Junior. Learned the Spirit Doctor's exploits from Ai in the OOPARTS article. It says all pages unlocked. I don't know what that means necessarily. You can see she's only 14 years old as of this. Junior high school student, investigating spirits and idol training for hobbies. Favorite item is a Tsuchinoko keychain. I know what the Tsuchinoko is in terms of being a snake, it's just I don't actually know the significance of it. Because it appears in Metal Gear Solid 3, Radiata Stories, and a few other things. Her lines are, I'm getting excited, whoa amazing. You can see she's voiced by Yubi Midorikawa. I don't know if that's the same one from the NG, from the second game, NG, whatever I'll refer to it as. But it appears we're still missing something. But we do have all the artwork here. It's almost like there's some sort of missing character or something. But what could it be? I don't know. We may have to go back and try to see if we may have missed something. Well, I'll see you guys in the grand finale. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.